Okay, so what we need to work on next is basically the miracle question. Like, what would it take? What type of miracle would it take for you to have your problem solved?
So I don't quite understand.
So imagine that everything was exactly the way you wanted it to be between you and your daughter.
Oh, okay, okay.
What would have to take place for that to happen?
Um, if I had everything as I would like it to be with my daughter, then we would talk more, have more conversations. We would hang out more together. Just basically spend more time together, and like she would ultimately trust me.
Okay, so right now your thing is you want your daughter to trust you so that you can also trust your daughter. You think
I guess, yeah, yeah.
that
That's kind of what it is. Yeah.
okay, so I'm assuming that it's not all the time that she's not communicating with you. Is there times when she does communicate with you recently?
Well, when she's not out with her friends and she's actually gonna stay home, then like she'll talk more with me. Or when we're driving in the car and we're going like to the mall or shopping, we'll talk in the car.
So do you remember when the last time was that you and her had a decent conversation?
I think about 2 weeks ago when she stayed home and we were kind of just talking story, and she was kind of sharing, what's been going on in school a little bit, you know, while she was home.
Okay, so what was different about that time? Why was she home? Why was she sharing with you? Can you identify what was different about that day?
I think it's because she had no plans to go out. So basically, she was staying home. So I guess she decided to talk with me, to spend some time with me.
Okay, so what I'm seeing is that unless your daughter has plans, she's pretty willing to stay home. She doesn't mind talking to you, but it could be that she's just so busy with her new social life that she might forget that you also like to hang out with her.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so I'm listening to you, and it seems that you have a lot of strengths. You're willing to listen to your daughter. You want to be there for her. You are a concerned parent, and you're willing to give her freedom. You have given her freedom, and you have shown her a lot of trust. And it seems like right now you're starting to doubt whether or not you trust your daughter because she's not talking to you as much. So am I on the right track? Let me know.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up with a task for you to do, kind of like homework. It seems to me like you're really missing your daughter and you're missing her conversations, and because you folks are lacking this conversation right now, it's causing you not to trust her, and you think that she doesn't trust you. So what I would like for you to do is I want you to go and talk to your daughter. You need to open up that line of communication. And it seemed like the one exception was when she didn't have any plans with her friends. So I would like for you to, when you go home, next time you folks are talking, explain to your daughter how much you miss your conversations, how much you enjoy having them, and ask your daughter if she's willing to give you one night a week where you folks can hang out, you folks can have girl time together, and you folks can do something together. Whether it's watching a movie, going out, getting your nails done, shopping, whatever the case may be, ask her to give you one night, and maybe not one of her social nights where she wants to hang out with her friends so much, but maybe a night where like a Wednesday night after school where you folks can hang out together and do things together. Does that sound like something you're willing to do?
Yeah, I think that's something that I can do.
Okay.
Sure.
So we'll work on that, and next time you come back, I want to see how that works, if things have changed, if things have gotten better, and let's just have a recap of what of what your goals are. So I understand that your goals are that you want to communicate more with your daughter.
Yes, I do. Yeah, and I do want to communicate with more with her, and I guess, gain her trust.
And you want to gain her trust. Okay, so those are two very important goals. So one is communication and one is gaining her trust, which you feel you can do if you have more conversation with her. So basically, to work on those goals, that's going to be the two things we're going to work on, is talking with her, hanging out with her, and through that communication, we'll explore whether or not you feel like you trust her more the next time we meet. Do you have any questions?
No, I think you summed it up pretty well. Thank you.
Thank you.